してこの孤独は誰にとって必要なの明日を見上げる首はいつか誰かに切り取られていた大声で笑うことはいつになれば許されるのかなもし今疲れ果てて倒れたって誰も気づかない今日は今日のままお前らのせいだお前らのせいだあの記憶もこの制裁もお前らのせいだお前らのせいだ言い訳なんて聞きたくない後悔や絶望苦痛も全部手さくらえ
Now that is an intro. Your mother already? Your fucking mother. It's pretty harsh already at the gate. Alright. We're here, we're live, we're alive once again. Judgment. Call Mondays with Lost Judgment. This is your main man, your main host, and everything you know and love. King came in the first of many men that you can't understand. Yag, what's happening, big dog? On chapter 4 today, Red Knife. Probably gonna play the recap from the last chapter we was on, which is the two sides of the same coin. Let's do it.
The alleged bully, Hiro Mikashiba, turns up dead. There is no mistaking the motive in his murder. As Yagami looks into the heart of the matter, a suicide 4 years prior, he is met with brutal backlash from the underworld. Why does Yagami face resistance at every turn? As night falls over Ichincho, the answer slips further into darkness.
Chapter 4, Red Knife.
Yes, we have grief counselors on site.
Hello. You've reached
Yes.
Stereo High School. Yes.
That's right.
It's tragic news. Mikoshiba-kun was one of our student teachers here, and the school is coping with it as best we can.
Of course. Yes, our parents and guardians have every right to be upset about this. Yes. Oh, yes.
Now to the murder victim found in Izazaki, Jingsho. Authorities announced that they have identified the body as Hiro Mikoshiba, a student teacher at Seirio High School. Autopsy reports indicate the cause of death was blood loss from a sharp object. Mikoshiba was reported as a missing person 2 months
So,
ago in October.
what's the plan today, fellas? Honest, this hangover is kicking my ass. I'm gonna be kinda useless.
Maybe don't drink until sunrise.
That's no good. Without you, Kaito-san, who's gonna be the brains of this whole operation?
You'll have to manage, man.
I figure I'll head back to Seirio High today. I should check in on Sawa-sensei, see how she's holding up.
She's got a lot on her shoulders now, huh? Pretty teacher like her doesn't deserve it.
Even though that whole
Right
don't
from
like
the
me.
outset, Sawa-sensei flat out denied that Mikoshiba ever bullied Toshiro Ihara. But then we learned she confronted him about his actions 4 years ago. Which means she was starting to suspect he was the bully.
Then some chicken shades shows up, makes some threats, and suddenly teacher's lips are sealed shut, huh?
Whoever she was, she has to be involved with the murder. How else could she have Mikoshiba's picture from right before he died?
It's almost like the killer was trying to hide any trace of bullying. And if so, that's pretty bizarre.
Why is that?
I mean, if Mikoshiba really was the bully, why bother covering that up? Wouldn't it work in their favor if word of that spread? That way the murder would be, I don't know, more justified?
Yeah, I do see the logic there.
Okay. But what gets me is, why would Sawa-sensei change her answer like that?
Have you considered she may have been pressured to hide the truth? Perhaps by an overcautious superior? I wouldn't put it past Chairman Okuda to pull something like that.
I doubt he has that kind of sway over her, though. Sawa-sensei doesn't exactly mince words with him. Guess we'll have to ask her directly if we really want to know.
Yeah, but didn't she make it pretty clear you need to keep your distance?
What kind of a detective would I be if I gave up because of that?
Point taken. Well, is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, sure is. Help me kick this damn hangover.
Say what?
Might as well hang back, Sugiura. Only I can get in and out of the school without raising a red flag right now.
Yeah, that is facts. At least for right now, anyway. I change outfits. Or this is the only outfit I have. Yep. I mean, we like the signature look, but you know, a little change up wouldn't help. Alright, we outside. We outside. We outside. Target on the hoverboard. Cruising on down street. Street, 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 street. It's a lot faster when you don't have to deal with people randomly that beat you up. Like, yeah, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm like, I don't know. Yokohama. Yo. No, that's a side case. We're not doing side cases. We'll think about it. How about that? We'll think about it. School's out already. Should be no one here then, right? Second. Keep forgetting. I'm trying not to forget which floor is the faculty room.
Excuse me, Yagami-san?
Huh? Koda-san, what's up? Did a teacher call you over?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
I saw it on the news earlier. Mikoshiba-sensei was killed. But you already knew that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I figured you knew something.
Guess that's why you've been asking about him. You should have told us, man.
I couldn't. I knew how hard you guys would have taken it.
You know who did it? I mean, a lot for us to know. Seeing how he looked after us and all.
We're still in the dark about that, mostly. Unless you guys have any leads. All we have to go on is he was probably killed soon after he stopped going to class.
So, he really was murdered.
He said on TV it took them 2 months to find the body. Could that mean it happened on the day he went missing?
A good theory, Matsun, but you're starting to sound like one of those mystery club geeks.
Oh, what did Sawa-sensei tell you? She give you anything solid?
Nah, we didn't really get into it yesterday. Way too many, other things came up.
Damn. It's hard hearing all this, man. Will you at least keep us posted if you find out anything?
No promises, I'm afraid. But hey, I'm glad you guys are warming up to me.
I'm Matsui, by the way.
That's more like it.
What about the other guy?
Could you keep me in the loop too? I didn't like Mikoshiba-sensei much, but I never imagined this. Now I'm kinda conflicted about the whole thing.
I get that.
Anyway, I should get going.
So the kids are starting to warm up to me. Yay! I'm the hero in their eyes. Alright. Hey, sorry. Sawa. Sawa-sensei.
Hey, Sawa-sensei?
Look, I know I can't keep you off campus. I don't have that kind of authority. But would you please stop bothering me?
Can you at least tell me what happened yesterday?
Enough! How many times must I repeat myself?
Damn. Not a time of the day. You just don't care. I'm trying to help you. And you just like, you're bothering me. Yeah. Yeah. It's totally unnecessary. Alright. Fuck you, bitch. I wonder if the picture was taken with his body. This location was somewhere in Liacho. Well, God's saying on this case, I need to look into everything.
Hey, Tsukumo? It's me. You think you could pin down where Mikoshiba's body was discovered?
Of course. In fact, I could do that pretty quickly. Why? Did you want to go there now?
That's the idea.
Okay, but do note that it's been a few days since they found him. Police may have already scooped up the evidence.
Yeah, but I want to check it out anyway. Then I can decide if it was a waste of time.
In other words, you've got a detective's intuition? What a superpower to have. Okay, here we go. They found Mikoshiba's body in an abandoned building near Sakura River. Near a small park. On the second floor of the building, specifically. The first floor is just a bunch of empty boutiques.
You're the man, Tsukumo. Thanks.
Sugamo, hey. Sugamo, hey. Alright, let's go ahead and leave the school. Otherwise, I'm just keep annoying. Sawa Sensei. Why don't you just leave me alone? When I want to cry. I mean, I understand that feeling for another person not being there in their lives, you know, is very impactful. But it's not to be a dick to a person that's trying to solve their case, especially when your life was practically threatened by like another group. What do I know? I'm just a detective. Just saying. Shit. Shit. I don't know what's going on my throat lately. An abandoned building near the Sakura River. This must be where they found the body of Mikoshiba. Easy to break, but it's daytime and people are around. Need to find another way in. Looks like I'm gonna be climbing. Climbing on what? Broken fence. Huh. Just what I need. I think I can get through it with just a little effort. I think I have to get rid of the building. If the front won't work, I just have to improvise. Make my way through. Now hopefully I can make my way on the side. An open window. I can sneak in. I need to give myself a boost to climb up. Alright, let's see. I'll start.
What the?
Up here. Wall jump and iron barbed wire. Not bad. Not bad. I wasn't sure he got the hops like that. You know, Yagami got them calf muscles, man. Because there ain't no way you can just jump like that and go crazy. Full inventory. Which way you can be full on inventory? Oh, that kind of. Okay. Oh, the climb up there was wasted. Alright, so. Right. Okay, climb up, Yag. Yag, come on. Come on. There you go. From wall to wall. Wall to wall. Gotta jump. Alright. Made it.
Hello? Anybody here? Coming through.
Really, Yagami? To the abandoned
Where
building.
exactly was the body? There's gotta be some clues that'll give me that.
Down there where there's a whole arrow. Right there, Yagami. I probably still had to go down there though. Do I jump down? Guess so.
Huh? Are these burn marks? Hey.
Red powered dust on this. There's the blood. Where the body was at. The arrow must be indicating that the body location. I guess the killer likes to have everything lined up. Match up with the photo of the building. We run there alive. They dumped the body where the actual murder happened here. Oh shit.
Hey, I heard something. Who's there?
Shit.
State your name and purpose.
Well...
Get some backup over here.
Hey, now, wait a second. Can we maybe talk this out?
Put your hands up and turn around. Who are you and what were you up to? Takayuki Yagami. The Yagami Detective Agency.
Yeah, in Kamurocho.
Weren't you the guy at Seirio yesterday? I could have sworn I saw your face there.
Huh? Maybe.
The name's Watanabe. Kanagawa PD Division 1. Charmed, I'm sure.
So,
This fella here is Sakurai.
Sup?
So, you
Pretty
think
boy.
barging into a crime scene was a real bright idea?
What? I thought you guys were done here. I figured I could take a look around. What?
You wouldn't happen to be working with Genda Law, would you?
Huh?
You hear on Shirosaki Sensei's business? Saori Shirosaki, right? The grouchy one.
Okay, how'd you know?
Well, it started when Mikoshiba's body turned up. Once our investigation kicked off, we found out about that pervert cop in Tokyo. Seems he knew where the body would be. But when we went to go see him, HQ pumped the brakes. They said no interviews on this one. Much to our amusement, we ended up being directed to Shirosaki, the perv's lawyer.
interesting.
So being that Genda Law office is in Kamurocho, and you're a Kamurocho detective working your case, that means either the two of you are connected, or I'm really losing my touch.
Well, you've certainly got my number. Now that you know, how about taking these cuffs off?
Smooth, but the jury's still out on you, pal. First, you got any thoughts on all that?
On anything specific?
The part about HQ locking us out of interviewing a Hara, smart guy. Here we are with a material witness who it turns out knew about a corpse rotting away for 2 months. And those Tokyo chuckleheads just shut us out. Balls even for those tight asses.
Yeah, you probably talking about Tokyo PD. And falls under their jurisdiction, not Tokyo's. I don't know why they haven't got the info about it. It's kind of interesting.
Hara was Tokyo PD, so wouldn't they want to protect him? They probably want it handled discreetly.
Nah, if only it were that simple. This isn't about protection. They get burnt real bad if they tried to bury this shit under the rug. Besides, not only is this cop a nasty creep, he's got ties to a fucking murder. Another prefecture blows the lid on that, the top brass may as well kiss their jobs goodbye. Heads would roll. They've got to wash the shit stains off their laundry to keep their asses clean.
Yeah, I could see how that makes sense.
Anyway, so HQ told us their boys would look into Ehara. What we had to do was hand them our notes on the murder. Can you believe that crap? Like hell we're gonna bend over for them. But look where that's got us. Now nobody's interrogated Ehara.
Are Kanagawa and Tokyo PD really fighting over who gets the credit? Don't tell me they're that petty.
Like you wouldn't believe. Well, the higher
That's crazy.
intel hoarding games, Ehara is just sitting pretty. Shit. The cop's supposed to be chasing down the perps. Instead, here I am with my hands tied, bitching to a PI.
So I'm your therapist now.
I was gonna take you down to the station and put the squeeze on you. But if you're a half-decent detective, maybe we could collaborate.
Oh yeah?
I mean, you came all the way from Kamurocho to sniff around here, right? I highly doubt you found much. But tell me something I don't know and maybe the cuffs will fall off.
You proposing a deal?
Depends on if what you've got is worth making one.
This is gonna be such a waste of time, but I want some info from the cops myself. So at least it's a durable collab. Probably best to collab with these guys and give them a little more insight. Alright, so you already know about the photos. I would assume they know about it. Yeah, sure. I'll just show them the picture.
How about this?
What the hell?
Hiro Mikoshiba. Was this taken here? Right before he died?
Where did you get this? What kind of shit you trying to pull?
I could tell you better with the cuffs off.
You're craftier than I thought. Fine, let him loose. All right, let me get this straight. Right before you met up with this Seiryo High teacher, a strange woman showed up with this photo.
Yeah, I couldn't get a good look at her. But it seems whatever threat she made worked. Sawa-sensei wouldn't say a thing after that.
Saw was the one who supervised Mikoshiba for his student teaching program.
I know that. So, this woman you're talking about must have had it in with the culprits. You know, they were working in a group.
That's quite a revelation. What makes you so sure about that?
Sakurai, show him the photo of the body. And spare me the protocol lecture. I'm sick of this going nowhere. If Hotshot here is gonna look into Ehara for us, we may as well take advantage of it.
You're the boss, Nabe-san.
Jeez. That's just fugly. In all the sense of the world. Of the word. In the world. That's crazy.
Mikoshiba was last seen alive 2 months ago. October 7th, 6:30 a.m. He was was talking to his mother as he exited their house back in the city. Since there were no other sightings of him, it's likely he was abducted a short ways from his home. This had to be done by vehicle, as common sense would tell us. So there must have been at least 2 suspects, a driver and a handler. If it were me, I'd have put 3 on the job.
So that's why you figured it was a group effort. Sounds logical to me.
Mm-hmm. Now, according to the autopsy report, they found food in the poor guy's stomach. Based on how digested it was, we can assume he was killed at least an hour after breakfast, putting it around 7:30. And not long after, he was brought here. His throat was slit with a knife. You get all that, hotshot?
On the day Mikoshiba was missing, he was abducted near his home. He was killed right here, no earlier than 7:30 in the morning.
What was our friend Ehara doing at that time? The old perv was walking through Ikebukuro's ticket gates around 7:43 a.m. This was stated in court and corroborated by multiple security tapes.
But if that's true, he couldn't possibly have killed Mikoshiba. It's 30 kilometers between here and Ikebukuro.
Yeah, that's the meat of his alibi. Yet somehow he knew Mikoshiba's body would be discovered 2 months after his arrest, despite being in custody the whole time. So there's no doubt he's connected to the killers. If we just put the screws to him, he'd squeal. Damn it, HQ! Why the hell are we out here working the site if it's already been picked clean?
All right, Nabe-san. Deep breaths.
Yeah. But do you see why we've got to get someone in to talk to Ehara? Hell, beg Shirosaki-sensei for a visit if you have to. HQ can't say squat about his attorney visiting.
Hell of a cop. I only just met him halfway to becoming his gulp. Then again, I guess I'm doing the same thing.
What you said raises some questions of my own, about the crime scene and the body.
Oh yeah? Ask away then.
It's my chance to have some facts. Need the evidence of police connection.
How narrow is the window for Mikoshiba's estimated time of death?
Based on how digested his breakfast was, he was killed somewhere between 7:30 and noon on the morning of October 7th.
Pretty impressed you can narrow it down like that with a 2-month-old corpse.
Yeah, well, the window gets much bigger if we consider the possibility that the killers forced Mikoshiba to eat. At any point after the kidnapping, they could have made him eat a typical Mikoshiba family breakfast.
It's possible. All they had to do was make him say what he usually eats.
Good, we're on the same page. Now, if we take into account the decomposition of the body, Mikoshiba's estimated time of death actually ranges from 7:30 a.m. on October 7th all the way to the end of that month. So about 3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's a massive gap. Can't we narrow it down further?
The body's just too decomposed to do that. But expand the time frame all you want. Ehara was in custody through the whole thing, so we couldn't have done the deed.
Right. He spent 2 months behind bars. Hate to think a different crime got him such a strong alibi.
In any case, someone else killed Mikoshiba. If we could just get in the same room as him, we'd know who that is.
Same room, you said. What else I need to find everything the police got? So we got the time of death was like 7 to 12, 5-hour gap because whatever. Regarding the cause
What was
of
the
death.
victim's cause of death? The news called it a massive hemorrhage.
Yep. They slit his throat and let him bleed to death. After tying him to a chair, the killer stood behind him. Lifting his chin with his left hand, his right hand slid the knife.
Sounds like you guys have that bit on lockdown, huh?
It's one of the few things we're sure of.
He was very, very sure. I am very, very sure about that. So they slit his throat and let him bleed out.
I noticed
What's
the
up with
burn
the burn
marks on the
marks?
floor in the shape of an arrow. What's with that?
Somebody lit flares here, the ones that shoot red smoke. It was only a matter of time before the fire department got called, and they're the ones who stumbled on the body. Pretty obvious the culprit set up a smoke signal to make sure the body got found. They probably had the timing all worked out with Ehara so he could predict the body's discovery from maximum impact. And that's exactly what he did, just as the judge handed down the sentence.
What would be the point of that, though?
For all I know, he just wanted to blow everyone's minds.
Jesus.
What shape was the body in when it was found?
Full of maggots and decomposing bad. His hands were zip-tied behind the chair, securing him in place. The cause of death was the throat wound, but before that, they really worked him over. Rough way for the guy to go.
Damn.
They even broke all his fingers. On both hands.
That sounds painful.
Fucked up, right? I'm guessing a professional did this. Could be Yakuza, could be Mafia. Take your pick. We've got some guys checking that angle out too, just to make sure there's no stone left unturned.
That's crazy. He break all his fingers. So we already know about the state of the body, burnt marks, cause of death, time of death, building.
Doesn't this place have a manager? I'm sure it wasn't always like this.
There is a property owner. He's been around Ijincho forever, but the building's been deserted for 2 years. Apparently, there was a padlock to keep the homeless out, but it was long gone by the time they found the body. Broken by the killers, most likely.
Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. There's a lot to know, Yagami. There's a lot to know. And last but not least, we need to know in regards to the murder weapon. They slit his throat. What kind of knife we're talking?
Has the murder weapon been found?
No. There were no weapons at the scene. A real shame. That'd be some decisive evidence.
So when you said it was a knife, was that a guess based on analyzing the wound?
I wouldn't call it a guess. The coroner outright stated that the weapon was a sharp knife-like instrument.
I think I'm starting to get the picture here. That should be it for questions.
Tell me, you detectives out in Kamurocho always this hands-on?
Sorry, what?
I'm saying you guys work quick. We had put in Seiryu high, and you already had the run of the place. Hell, you even closed in on that Sawa-sensei and got a meeting with her.
I was just lucky to have been there on another case.
Is that right? What? What's wrong?
Somebody's spying on us with binoculars.
No shit?
3 men, 30s probably. one with binoculars is wearing a black jacket. My number's on my card.
Yagami!
Hey, wait up! You won't get away.
We're on to the chase. I'm about to say, if you trip over a cone one more time, Yagami, we won't have a problem. He hit me! What the hell, Yagami? What the hell was that? So the game literally cheated. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Threw the can at me. I could have seen it coming, but I didn't. Press the wrong button.
Leave me alone!
Oh, I can kick something at him. Stupid. Can't run forever, motherfucker. Oh, what the hell?
Hold up! Get away from me!
Don't run from the Lord! Just running in circles at this point. I know you're gonna get tired, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So with them binoculars, sir. So with them binoculars, sir. You wanna come talk to me?
Damn, hot shot. You're quick on your feet. So let's hear why this fool had eyes on us.
He claims he just wanted to see the scene for himself.
It's true. Ask the other two guys with me. They'll be here any minute.
So you were here gawking, is that it? Better than busting in like you own the place.
I thought that was water under the bridge.
So, who are you? Why'd you run?
I ran because I saw a cop jump out a window and charge at me. Are you saying you'd stick around if you saw that?
He thinks you're a cop. Should we get you a badge and a hat?
I'd be honored.
You have any ID on you?
Will my license work?
That counts as your ID, sir.
Kake-san, age 30.
What do you do for work?
Oh, I'm just a professional pencil pusher. Biotech, planning and management.
Are your other two pals biologists too?
No, one's an investor and the other's a consultant. We all went to high school together.
Says here you have a Tokyo address. What brings you to Yokohama?
Oh, well, I'm organizing a class reunion in Chinatown. So I came to scope out the location in advance.
This ain't the way to Chinatown, pal.
Oh, we thought since we came all the way to Yokohama, we might as well peek at the crime scene.
Pretty morbid idea, isn't it?
Yeah, for a high
suppose.
school reunion.
What high school did you all attend?
Kurakawa Academy, a private school in Tokyo.
That still doesn't make sense for you to scope out the place when you're making a class reunion.
Hey, over here!
Only to verify your buddy's identification as well. I suggest you all cooperate. Nabi-san!
Alright, you jokers are free to go. Appreciate you being so civil. Guess that settles it. Just dumbass rubberneckers. Tough break, huh? After all you went through chasing them down.
I don't mind. My motto's to always swing for the fences.
Yeah, well, your strikeout was pretty amusing. The guy who goes down swinging is alright in my book. Now that that's settled, give my regards to Shirosaki-sensei. Hope you get some dirt on Ehara soon.
Well, that's interesting. We're starting to put the pieces together. That'll be a good time to call Sorry Son. Sorry Son! But now I'm gonna go back to Yokohama 99. Then I'm gonna get Yoko. As long as nothing else happens to me tonight. Overboard. Take me home, please. Don't take me. What the hell are you doing? 'Cause I don't remember. Please take me home. 'Cause I don't remember. Please take me home. I'm a hoverboard. I'm a hoverboard. Slide into you girls' DMs. God damn it! It just had to be a goddamn side mission. I know this could be cooperated.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, did you say corporal snitch or wiretapping? Yes, that's right. Our company is currently in a crisis mode. Turned out the confidential information being linked out to our competitor. Did you find any bugs? Yeah, actually, we found one by pure accident. We hired a detective to sweep out the building and find 5 more. Apparently, it's been happening all over Lincolnshire lately. Everyone is talking about it on the chatter. Some corrupt detectives will do a lot of stuff for shady stuff. Okay. Really now? Corporate detective in town, huh? Maybe I should look into the corporate competition. What does the Buzz researcher have to say about it? What does Dad have to say about that? You know, because, you know, I'm trying to go home and apparently that's not. Is this really a part of the main story? I don't think it is. I don't. Where the hell everybody at? Where the whole hood is missing. I really gotta do this. That's absurd. Alright. So. Listening device. God damn it. Why does it have to be a part of the main story when I know it's just a side mission? I still miss. What the fuck? Hold on. Where the? Is this the whole abandoned building? What is this? Oh, this shit. It can't be here. That whole street is blocked off. Well, that ain't it. I had to go to another place. Let's go here. See about it. Here, but oh, shut up, old man. Well, I didn't do it. Let's see where we at here. In the middle of the street. Where the fuck is this place? Wait a minute. Oh. If only I can do tricks with this hoverboard, then I'll be alright. So, this is where everybody's talking about the wiretap. Alright, quite a crowd here.
Don't make sense.
As I already told you, I'm here to locate them, not plant them. That sounds like Sycamore. I'm a detective of Yokohama 99. Okay. I'm trying to pick up the wiretap. You're a detective. Who hired you? Well, detectives have a strict code of client confidentiality, but I admit this wasn't an official case, but more on my curiosity. So, your curiosity? Yeah, sounds like your likely cover story of a serial bugger that people have been complaining about. And you definitely look the part. Oh dear. Oh, Sugamo. Better get the pitch.
Hey!
Hey, Sugamo!
Yagami-shi!
Oh, what a timing of you, Yagami-shi. I could really use the back of you. The security guards accused me of plaguing the town with bugs.
Yep.
You know this guy? Yes, we've been friends for a long time. Just as he said, he's a detective, and he's definitely not the kind of sort of doing shady jobs. I'm not sure if I should be trusting him either. Not worthy. Quick flash of my ID, you know. I'm a detective too. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is what I am. I'm also a detective. I'm not a suspicious individual. You're a detective too? Maybe you're the corrupt detective everybody's been talking about. No, I'm not corrupt. Right, just like a corrupt detective would say. Go down. I ain't gonna prove nothing. What else am I gonna prove? I'm a fucking lawyer. You're a detective? You're a lawyer? Which one are you talking about? If you're gonna treat my friend like a criminal without any proof, this badge will not come with some play. Huh? You're a lawyer? Well, if the Lord's vouching him, then I don't see a problem here. Sorry about that. Have a nice day. Oh, so when a lawyer comes up in the joint, y'all wanna scoot. Fuck y'all.
I owe you one.
My. Thanks for the assistance, Yagami. Truly, you rescued me in the nick time. What was all that about anyway? This wasn't the first time I heard wiretapping because of fuzz. Causing a fuss. Indeed, supposedly a detective in Liacho who's been offering a service for a wide variety of illegal purposes. Yeah, I heard something about a corrupted detective earlier. So he's the wiretapper that the security guards was hoping to catch. Presumably so. This individual performed some rather unsavory duties with clients, assisting stalkers and loan sharks in finding their targets, for example. This guy sounds pretty awful. Any legit detective would turn those clients down. I wholly agree. The notion of allowing this man to tarnish the title of detective did not sit well with me. Hence, I was driven to the fields to investigate. But I wound up being accused of performing the deed as I was attempting to stop. Goodness, whatever can I do? Maybe try cutting out the slight grin and the spiral giggles that you normally do on the job. I can't help but the grin, you know, dealing with the fascinating subjects. Oh, how about this? Instead, I will continue to do the investigation for you. Can you do it for me? Since you know you're a legit detective, I'm just a starter up. Start it up. You can use this track signal that I just invented myself. You always inventing shit, Tsukumo. What the fuck? Yeah, it bears that I'm designed to bear the cross of suspicious individuals, but you certainly have no worries about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, I'm starting to do. You got an ace up your sleeve. You got an attorney badge. You can flash in a pinch. So that being said, please take this with you. Detector. You use this to pick up signals. Precisely, I can detect anything emitting a suspicious signal from up to a few tens of meters away. Bugs, super spies, and like. There's a signal coming from behind this building. Perhaps we should look into this.
Gotcha.
of course, doing a fucking side case. Something I did not want to do, but just run into the fucking issue. Alright, so, go in the building. Find it in the parking. Okay. So. Alright, where are you? Come on. Come on, Mr. Spy. Spy on me. Spy on these nuts.
Not really picking it up.
Gotta be here somewhere.
I think I'm facing the wrong way. Signal's weak.
No shit, Yagami.
Not really picking it up.
Alright, we got something. I wasn't trying to leave, motherfucker. Oh, we picking up something. Oh. Oh, we getting hot. Oh, the block is hot.
Getting warmer. Bingo.
It's in the car. This car is giving up a weird signal. Perhaps there's a bug that's present on this car. Da 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 da. Let's use the suits. Interested in my car, aren't you?
Excuse me.
Sorry about that. I'm Yagami, a detective. Oh, a real life detective. I'm Ogami. Oh, so you're a public persecutor. To be honest, I love my mysteries since I was little. Detectives are so fascinating, but I never thought I could actually meet one like this. Huh. Is that so? Well, Mr. Detective, what did your business to do with my car? Because my car is very dashing. Are you on a case? Is there a mystery here, Mr. Detective? Well, there's some. It seems to be a series of snooting activities going around here lately, so I'm just looking into the matter. And for some reason, your car emitting a rather strange signal. Are you saying my car is bugged? It depends. You have conversations in there that you wouldn't have with other people to hear. Yes, certainly discussing the day's upcoming trials with my secretary and such. Could that be a reason someone would want to bug my car? It is possible. May I search it for you? By all means. The signal was coming from this stuffed animal. I think I found the source of this signal. It's a fucking teddy bear! Why the fuck is Ted doing in Lost Judgment? Yo, why the hell is she running? She just took off running. This belongs to my secretary.
Huh?
Oh crap. Damn it. Alright. You shall pay for your part in this crime. Sycamore. Out of my way, nerd. Damn, why you gotta call this man a nerd? I take kickboxing classes every week. I'm serious. Okay, Sukamo. I'm a master of Yagami style. I should not hold back, even against a woman like yourself. Whoa! Well, you know Kung Fu? Yeah, that's my luck. Excellent love, Sukamo. Really got good with that. Let's see, your form was perfect. Yeah, you know, I'm a student in the game. I've seen enough fights. Get a little rub off at least. Alright, let's hear it. Come on, lady. Cough it up. Cough that thing up. You spying on your own boss. Ain't you something? What's the meaning of this? I'm sorry, I've been paid off. What? By whom? This is a defendant's lawyer? Yes, he claimed to be working for them. He also said he was a detective. A detective? Perhaps the villainous detective who become the talk of the town. Could you describe this person for us? I don't know what he looks like. We only talked over the phone. He didn't video chat with me. What about his voice, speaking mannerisms, and any noticeable dialect? I'm not sure. He was real quiet. Kept his speaking at a minimum. I do think he was a male, though. Did you record the conversation? No, I was instructed not to. Wow. You was instructed not to record the message. Trash. Damn, it's only if we sort out the evidence we could use. Did this happen to give you his name? No, but he said he runs the illegal detective agency. Wow, pretty Bronson approach. Sure doesn't beat around the bush. Yeah, calling it illegal detective agency. Yeah. Bribery? How could you do this? Once he offered me $3 million, I couldn't help myself. So, you gonna fuck up your own representation for $3 mil? You're trash. You belong in the trash bin. Why do you think dressing up in such a uniform, working with a lawyer, a persecutor lawyer at that? Thought, yeah, I could just dry snitch on him for $3 mil. Trash. Trash. Heaven help me, what am I gonna do with you? Fire that bitch. Nice work. We can compensate for our efforts. The girl really got canned, and now jail time on top of it. Well, she certainly could have thought of that before she bugged her boss. And wow, I guess that we'll learn the corrective detective in town. We didn't find a guy, but he seemed pretty busy enough, so we're probably gonna get another graticum. I agree. Ichigo seemed to be suffering the strangest plague of solid spying. I believe my handy dandy detector can serve a perfect antidote to this plague. Are you suggesting we calm the whole city with bugs with that thing? Sounds like an awful lot of unpaid work. In that case, you should try consulting the buzz researcher first to help pinpoint where you ought to be searching. Anything that gives off a strong signal, such as a wireless bug or spy camera, reflect to cause the interference. Televisions and phones are suffering in such matters of the world.
Oh.
Interesting. So, if I figure out the noise, something along the lines, there's a chance I can crack down the bug, whether the pulses are. Indeed, it's a very real possibility that there are victims on the other ends of those bugs and spy cameras. I see. Makes sense. Okay, I'll give it a try soon. Best of luck. The upstanding detectives in our duty to take down this villainous investigator. Finally done with that side mission. Alright. Alright, can we get back to our home, please? Let's not do any more side missions, please, for the love of God. Oh, great. Y'all want this 2-piece and a biscuit? Yeah. Throw them hands, bro. Y'all don't want a box. And 3 men after me. Come on now. Y'all know what time it is. And that was fucking random. You got slippery slope phone over here wanna fall wherever the fuck it wants. Let's kick it up on my hoverboard. I'm on the hoverboard. Hover. On a hoverboard. Hey, I'm on a hoverboard. Board. I'm on a hoverboard. Hey, I didn't know I could do a jump with it. I'm on a hoverboard. Yeah, that I will. I'm on a hoverboard. Take some time off the hoverboard. Wait up, G, because I'm a hoverboard. Wait up, E, I'm in the hoverboard. I'm on the hoverboard. Abort that mission. It's in rare conditions. Yeah. Get him on, Daniel. We're gonna get a Roundtown Sling Gun, Daniel. I'm a hoverboard. 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 I'm on the hoverboard. I'm on the hoverboard. In the nighttime. Yokohama. Shout out to you. I'm on a hoverboard. Please, no more side cases. God damn it. Who's calling me?
Hello?
Yagami-san, do you have a minute? It's Shirosaki.
Oh, I was just about to call you. I was gonna say, I've got some...
Sorry,
leads on
son, baby.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know a Detective Watanabe, would you? From Kanagawa PD?
Oh, yes. He came asking me about the harassment case. Apparently he couldn't interview Ehara, so he got us instead.
Want to know why that is? Apparently Tokyo PD suspects Ehara might be linked to the murder in some way. And since they don't want Kanagawa stealing the show, they're blocking their investigators out.
That does make sense. Not in a bureaucratic way.
By the way, when's your next appointment with Ehara?
As soon as we're ready, honestly. Did you want to come along?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. But I'd like to do a bit more research beforehand. I want to know exactly how Ehara's crime played out.
Funny you should say that. Hoshino-kun just told me he's going to re-inspect the crime scene tomorrow. He said it'd be best to plot Ehara's movement from Ikebukuro all the way to Shinjuku, where he was caught.
No kidding. Then I ought to go with.
If that's the case, hold on one sec.
Okay.
Yagami-san? It's me, Hoshino. I'm stoked to hear you'll be helping
Hey,
me out
Hoshi. What's going on?
I'm stoked to be there. Oh, and could you bring the statements from Ehara's arrest with you? It'd be a huge help if you could walk me through what happened on site.
You got it. We'll be starting from Ikebukuro Station, so just meet me there tomorrow.
Will do. See you then.
Alright, so I guess I have to go back to Kamurocho. Go digging into some more detective work. Well, at least with them, they got a whole taxi that's like right here next to the place, so it's nice.
Okay, see that sign right there? Ehara was leaning on that before the incident. Yep, just like that. He was standing around searching for a victim. Ehara's the man in the cap and sunglasses.
Yeah, definitely suspicious.
So Ehara was lingering at the platform a while, huh?
Yeah, he walked past the ticket gate at 7:43 a.m. This was confirmed by the security tapes, as well as when he swiped his transit card. After that, he wandered the platform an entire hour ogling women.
He spent that long choosing a target?
Yeah, sick, isn't it?
And the
How
security...
you spend over an hour trying to steal a woman's panties?
That's right.
It's crazy, at a train station. It's not in Tokyo, it's in Kamurocho. Pretty famous. Short amount of foot traffic. A station like this, the cameras always never have a blind spot.
At 9:06 a.m., Ehara finally honed in on his would-be victim. And then he boarded her train, which was departing for Shinjuku.
She's the one in the pink cardigan and white skirt?
Yeah, Yui Mamiya, an office worker and mother of a 6-year-old boy. The two of them show up on the train's interior cam as well. According to the victim,
Yeah, cameras in the
Ehara began
train?
by rubbing her posterior
Inside the train?
back of his hand. But it didn't stop there. After that, he put his hand up her skirt.
Sickening.
I'm assuming he targeted someone shy, thinking she wouldn't resist. Makes me angry just thinking about it. The victim stated she
Damn,
was
he
too scared
really
to
did
call
all
for
that
help.
groping. That's
She
crazy.
endured this for 6 minutes until the train reached its stop in Shinjuku.
Can you send what you just showed me to my phone?
Sure. Now let's head to Shinjuku Station. Then we can watch as the jerk gets busted. Even if we did defend him in court, an asshole's still an asshole.
Pretty much. Groping is not the answer. It will never be the answer.
The train's pretty light right now, but it was packed during the crime, right?
Oh yeah, the car occupancy at that time of day can easily reach 180%.
And Hara should have been standing roughly where I am.
Just concluding when I'm looking around.
Suspicious.
Oh, the same thing.
Hey.
Basically the camera.
Hara and Mamiya-san both exited the train and got onto the platform here. But right before that, Mamiya-san suddenly grabbed Hara's wrist and yanked his hand out from under her skirt. That's when she got a good look at her assailant.
So without a doubt, she saw it was him.
Yes, and there were also traces of her garments on his hand during evidence analysis. Anyway, after being grabbed, Hara wrenched himself free and took off at a sprint. See, he gets off the train and bolts across the platform. And Mamiya-san chases after him, asking people around her for help.
This is what they kept looping on TV.
Yeah. And honestly, with all this evidentiary footage, defending him in court was a lost cause.
Was there any security footage that wasn't aired on TV?
Sure, take a look around you. There's more than just one camera pointed at us. They're practically everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
As for what I was saying earlier, Hara was finally tackled right in front of those stairs. Oh, right. I have a diagram of the platform to show you.
So Hara gets off the train here, and then gets apprehended here. How far apart is that?
Roughly 100 meters. Both he and the victim were weaving their way through the crowd. The whole scene was very chaotic. Even after Hara was caught, the train was stalled 20 minutes until the area was deemed safe.
Hey, do you think we could get the positions of all these cameras and where they're pointing penciled in?
Good idea. Let's check each camera's position as we walk over to where Hara was detained. That's where he got tackled. So if you could let me know whenever you see a camera. I can mock it up on our diagram here.
Okay. Oh, there's one right here.
Hey.
The other one.
What the?
What the fuck? Oh, what the? One right there, but I can't. Distant camera. Is there another one? Oh, it should be right here, right? No. Is that light? You know, it's light. Okay. There's camera right here. There.
Looks like we checked
That's
all
all
the
over.
nearby cameras. Let's go up a little further now.
Okay. Kanishki. Right here.
What the?
One. Here's no other camera over this one. A little bit too far. A whole lot of cameras down this end. Very weird.
Suspicious.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's move on.
Alright. One right here. One right here. Ooh, shit.
What the?
Right here. Alright, check that one. Alright, check that one.
Hey.
There it is. One more I'm missing. There we go.
Okay, looks like we got all the cameras. Our diagram is now complete.
Alright.
Now we'll pencil in the camera locations and what directions they're pointing.
Man, they really good in the details with today's technology. Got the cameras in view of each direction from the escape path. Disembark mark point and then the apprehended.
What the?
So
Suspicious.
where he got caught, that's where the most eyes was at. In the middle, when there was a chase.
What the?
Probably didn't catch the footage of him getting chased. Able to find him when he got out of the train. And broke free of her. Okay.
So this was the general situation when Ahara committed his crime. What do you think, Yagami-san? Anything of note?
You think Ahara and Mamiya-san were riding the train pretty frequently?
Oh yeah, Mamiya-san commuted by train. She was here every weekday. Same goes for Ahara, actually, but he was off that day. Supposedly he was going to see his wife, even though they're separated.
Did he ever say why he wandered around the platform for an hour?
He said the thought of his wife had him flustered and he couldn't force himself to board the train. He always had an excuse
That sounds like
ready
bullshit.
for anything you asked him, including the harassment charges. He pled not guilty, but the evidence said otherwise. There wasn't a single argument we could make in court to establish reasonable doubt.
Safe to say he did it. But on the same day, he knew his son's bully would be murdered in Jincho. Pretty clear it wasn't a spontaneous need to grab some ass.
I agree. It's almost like all the commotion around harassment might have been planned out. Maybe everything was, even down to getting captured.
I don't know how you expect having the grope be planned out and then you have a whole
No matter how much evidence
case of like your
and
son
denied
being bullied by another dude to get murdered
This is getting crazy.
in a whole fucking building, in a whole different
At
town.
the very least, he had something to do with it. Some connection. But I can't imagine he'll talk. Whatever his plan is, it's pretty clear Ihara is committed.
To what? Getting revenge for his son?
I think so.
Who do you think his accomplice is?
If you want revenge for your fallen family member, you don't do it by groping a woman in a fucking train
So,
station.
he could have just paid for his revenge, right?
Sure. An assassin's cost an arm and a leg. He wasn't rich before all this, was he?
No. He barely scraped up enough to cover his lawsuit against the school.
Not so.
You would think the groping and then the murder case had a two different parlay, but they all connected, which makes no sense.
Hey, Shiosaki.
What's up, Sari-san?
I'm scheduling an interview with Ihara tomorrow at the Tokyo Detention Center. We'll take a taxi down to Edmonton if that all works for you.
Sounds good. But I need to head back to Ijincho for now.
Something you forgot to do.
Yeah. It involves Ihara's motive, which would be without a doubt on suicide. So I want to confirm if Mikoshiba really bullied the kid. The best person to ask happens to be down in Ijincho.
Alright. Then I'll let you get to it.
Cool. Then I'll see you tomorrow.
Real interesting. All right. We gotta talk to Sari-san again. Bruh, you already know she don't want to talk to you, bruh. I feel like skateboarding all the way down to the school. It's just too much work. Now, is she gonna answer my questions, or are we gonna have to get down with the fucking business? You can't run forever. The truth will set you free. Same AI kid standing at the exact same spot. She's still pondering her fucking thoughts. And we still gotta talk to this chick. She hate our guts.
Got a minute?
No, not for you. I really have nothing more to say.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Ihara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Well, it doesn't concern me.
That's
Ihara-san
bullshit.
believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life. But neither the third-party investigation nor the courts were on his side. So what's the truth here? You know, don't you? What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro-kun? Why won't you tell me the truth?
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know.
I'm going to the detention center tomorrow to get some answers out of Ihara-san.
What?
I saw where Mikoshiba was murdered. He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know. They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
Jesus, Yagami. You just straight up like, yeah, I'm gonna put this whole traumatic experience on your ass, and I just want you to answer my fucking question. But she was annoying though. She won't fess up. One way or another, the truth will set you free. She got the information I need to know before I go. See this man, this mortal, this groper.
And somehow Ehara-san knew Mikoshiba would be killed on the day he got caught for groping. It's like he did it to prove he had nothing to do with the murder. But maybe that wasn't his real objective at all. I think he wanted to signal that he'd finally avenged his son.
Our body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took my son from me by driving him to commit suicide.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, I can't go in without some ammunition. So, 4 years ago, did Mikoshiba bully Toshiro-kun or not? That's all I want to know.
My answer won't change. There's no evidence that Mikoshiba-kun did anything wrong.
Are you sure about
Bullshit.
that? Take a look at this.
That's...
Toshiro Ehara, your student. Imagine that he's listening to what you're saying now. If you can look at him and say Mikoshiba played no part in his death, I'll leave you alone. In fact, you'll never hear a word from me again. So which is it?
Tell me, woman! Tell me!
"4 years ago, not long after I transferred here to teach English. That's when it started. I was trying my best to get acclimated when I was finally on a first-name basis with everyone. One day, after school, I was out on the roof taking a break when Toshiro-kun suddenly ran by. I called out to him to ask what was wrong, but he shushed me and kept running. I saw he had a bloody nose. Moments later, Mikoshiba-kun showed up. He was looking for him. I told him I hadn't seen him. But Toshiro-kun's face told me everything I needed to know.
So Mikoshiba was bullying him after all.
Yes. Toshiro-kun told me this later on. Whenever he'd leave school with Mikoshiba-kun and his friends, they'd force him to hand over money. At first, they'd try to pass it off as a joke. They said since he lowered the class average on tests, he ought to buy them all drinks as an apology. And Mikoshiba-kun, he was having too much fun with it to stop. He started offering tutoring sessions to Toshiro-kun. Only so he and his crew could extract their tuition from him. They'd even break into his house while his mother was at work and take the money she left him for dinner. And if he couldn't pay, they'd beat him up at school or make him grovel in the bathroom.
Didn't anybody see what was really happening?
The teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye. A few students knew about it, though. Anyway,
Crazy.
I ended up relaying everything Toshiro-kun had told me to those boys' homeroom teacher. Mind you, this teacher had tenure, title, and years of experience under his belt. Do you know what he told me? He said not to cause a commotion because those boys were about to graduate.
Why does that not surprise me?
To be honest, it was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was also no hard evidence to support Toshiro-kun's story. Someone still should have stepped in to help. If only I'd understood that at the time.
You tried.
The only thing I tried was to keep an eye out for him, making sure he wasn't alone, things like that. But unfortunately, that wasn't good enough. On the first morning of the 3rd trimester, Toshiro-kun tied a towel to his doorknob and hung himself in his room.
Hey, yo!
And that's when you confronted Mikoshiba, right? You asked him point blank if he bullied him.
I did. Mikoshiba-kun pretended to know nothing. He was more careful, shaken even, from then on. In all honesty, when I heard a third-party committee was investigating, I was hoping the truth would come out. Students were asked to fill out an anonymous questionnaire, and many of them wrote down exactly what they saw.
Hold on. Didn't the court end up declaring there was no substantial evidence of bullying? How could they have said that with those questionnaires on hand?
First of all, the committee never interviewed anyone directly. Those questionnaires were the only proof of anything. And the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them. Each time he came across any mention of bullying, he'd toss that questionnaire out. Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So then the committee was pointless.
A few students did speak up about the bullying online, but their posts weren't much to go on. Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father lived all the way in Tokyo. That made it that much easier for the teacher to cover up all the evidence of bullying, without even consulting the principal or the chairman. So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, the committee presented their findings, that there was no evidence of bullying. The conclusion you've heard over and over.
What the hell?
That's crazy.
In Japan, 300 children commit suicide every year, across all grades.
300 children
Less than
commit
3%
suicide
are
every
proven to be
year?
linked to bullying.
What?
Toshiro-kun's case ended up like that too. But Ehara-san wasn't satisfied with those findings, so he sued Seiryo High, demanding compensation for Toshiro-kun's death. As the trial dragged on, I was eventually called to the witness stand. Of course, my intention was to let everything I knew out into the open. But before that could happen, that damn teacher came with the school's attorney to see how I would testify.
They didn't want you making them look bad, huh?
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those incriminating questionnaires. They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side. I guess they were just that desperate. After all, I was the only adult who Toshiro-kun confided in. I don't think he'd spoken to his parents about it once. So yes, that's why there was never any objective evidence of bullying. It wasn't like I had a mind to record our conversations. And I hadn't personally witnessed it either. The school attorney saw fit to remind me that the law says innocent until proven guilty. And if I couldn't produce tangible evidence, then I shouldn't be accusing Mikoshiba-kun.
So it was witness tampering. That is, they coerced you into false testimony?
Yes.
Must have been incredibly hard on you.
What I should have done was told the truth regardless. But what else could I have really done for him? Some days I just don't know. As much as I've tried to convince myself I did everything I could for him, I can never fully believe it.
So what happened to the teacher who covered all this up?
He transferred to another school. To think he's still standing at a podium somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
Even so, I don't have the right to place the blame solely on him.
That's crazy. We should know who the teacher is. The fact that they had a whole questionnaire about what happened to the boy and the bullying action going on had a whole court trial and everything, talking about there's no objective evidence of bullying. It's unclear whether he could really bring himself to kill a person. At least she
Maybe,
coughed it up.
In that case, Mikoshiba's bullying of Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No. I've been silent. Yagami-san. You know what? Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying firsthand. There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Off the roof?
By some
What the
miracle,
hell?
he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13 years.
What the hell?
His name is Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again. His mom watches him, but she works full-time. She's a higher-up in the government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Where is the father?
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it.
Ain't no way a kid will be driving that.
Don't overdo it. But afterward, the public
That's
eviscerated
crazy.
him.
He jumps off
had to
a
quit his
roof and
teaching
he's in a coma.
And yet, for poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible at all. And that includes me.
But if anyone was going to take responsibility for that, Mikoshiba should have been first in line. I'm sure Ihara-san must have thought the same thing.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid? I was so innocent, I wanted to be a teacher. And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
Oh, Sawe-san, say don't. Come on. Cry on my shoulder. Come on. It's okay. Yeah, she was crying. I think I got the clear picture here of what happened 4 years ago. I'm ready for this interview. I must go back. Clap your hands and everybody. Clap your hands to the motherfucking beat. Hey. Gear it up Gary's way. That. Don't hit me. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Y'all won't. Y'all just don't care about who's in front of y'all. When I have the right of way to cross the street. Ooh, I didn't know I could do crazy tricks like this. I can do tricks on a skateboard.
Hell yeah! Here we go!
Can I do it on the cart? Nope. Tried it. It didn't work out in my favor.
Let's go!
No. No!
Hmm?
Fucking dog. What do you want? He lost his owner.
Huh?
It appears that we found an infamous detective dog. What? You bought a dog? There's an odd dog appearing and wandering the streets looking for cases to solve. Whenever he catches the scent of mysteries or a crisis, he calls out the nearby people, alerting them of the nearby incident. He actually stopped by here rather often. It's almost as if he knows as a detective agent. Okay. A real dog do that? Yes, for a few months now. It seems to take his self-appointed position quite seriously.
By the way,
why is he running around town though? He's a collar, obviously not in the street.
Sure.
And there's a lies of the mysteries of this dog. He's very well trained and perfect specimen of health. No one's seen him to wander running around in a garbage or anything. So based on this information, it's clear that he has someone to get.
I see.
Mystery chasing dog. Right when I'm about to do a whole interview. Why? Oh, look, the dog got talent. He's dancing with two of his legs. So cute.
Hmm?
What the hell? I'm wrong.
Wait.
He by the sense of the mystery. I believe he wants you to follow him. Great. Am I supposed to hold on to the leash? The proper leash manners, you know. Guess he's really smart. See, Tsukumo, you can really take the dog. I need to rest up for tomorrow. I got a big interview. Why the fuck I gotta do this right now? Oh, don't look at me, you damn dog.
What?
You really want me to take you on a goddamn walk? Alright, stop dancing, please. Don't make all the girls feel like, oh my god, he's such a responsible pet owner. Then I get some fine ass pussy out of nowhere. Sure. Guess he's requesting you to partner up. The case. I got my hands full already. I gotta take care of the detective dog. What the fuck going on? Tsukumo, get your ass. Fuck. I have to take this down.
Who's a good boy?
Alright, lead the way, you damn dog. You're not just taking me to get to your food, are you? Friendly dog. Ah, shit, he started running.
This way, huh?
Alright, where we going, you damn dog? You know, I'm just here in Yokohama, just walking the dog. It's dog walk season, everybody. It is dog walking season, everybody. Can we run? Oh, at least he's able to run a little.
Got
something? The pace.
This way, huh?
Okay. This is an issue. You didn't have to get in touch with her. No, just wait here. She'll be back soon. She'll be back for me soon. Oh dear, this is no.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, is there some sort of trouble? And you are? I'm a detective from Commercial. Cute doggy. What's the matter here? He's been waiting in front of the facility for a while now because his mother told him to wait here. Facility? Yes, our... Wow. Orphanage main facility is upstairs.
I see.
Mother didn't seem to be returning. Yeah, I said, actually had this envelope on him. When he came out, actually gonna take a spoon. So you just gonna drop your kid off at an orphanage? Tell him about some wait here. It says please take care of Sukins. You take care of my son. Oh, I see. He's a very good boy. He loves banana ice cream. He means the world to me. That's garbage. You don't leave a child, your child, in front of an orphanage facility. Talking about some wait here. And then have a whole letter saying, he likes banana ice cream. Please take care of him. Because I'm a shitty parent. How long your mom has been gone? Like an hour. If that's true, then there's a slight chance that she'll still be nearby. Hey, wait, son, what is that? You're a detective, aren't you? You can possibly find his mother. Yeah, I can find his mother. I won't promise to be a stepfather. Say, did your mother mention anything about where she was going? I don't know. I'm just an 8-year-old kid. Okay. Do you know her name? Maikenson? Shibuya Maikenson. Not much I can work on. But I think the dog got the sniff. He got the sniffers. What is it, doggy? Got the sniffers. I'm trying to find the mother. He's interested in the letter, huh? Supposed to be a special scent. You can track this into the envelope. The dog is really a detective, huh? By the smell and his instincts, he knows where to find people. I suppose I could let him take the crack at it. Alright, you're gonna smell it, right? You ain't gonna bite the fucking paper and eat my homework type shit, right?
I'm doing great.
Alright, let's do it, doggy. Getting down with the dogginess.
Doing great.
Getting down with the dogginess.
Got something? Doing great. Got something?
Oh no. She fucking with a Yakuza? Oh hell no. Time to give in. Time to get in. Suki. What is it? You gotta make that dough in his stack. His stack. You promise you send him his share, right? Of course we will. Once you pay back what you owe, that's it. There's no funny business on our end. On your end either. Hey. What the dog doing? The dog said, what you doing here, Yakusas? Is that her? Hey, yo, what's your problem? You're snooping into the dog somewhere else, man. Go sniff out some bones somewhere else. Shoosh. Sheesh. You're welcome. Sheesh.
Excuse me.
Are you Suizaku's mother? Mechanic Suzuka? How did you know? I came looking for you after this dog led me to your child. Didn't expect you to run into this guy too. Now I see what's going on here. The dog was detecting. That's what the dog was doing. A dog let you? My guess is you own someone enough money that this scumbag's trying to drag you off with working with some unsavory job for the rest of your life. You life? Yeah, they definitely didn't put the grammar in this game. A brothel or something? Probably. What? I mean, happens all the time in Komocho, where I work. Hey, what the fuck is your deal, asshole? Get in the way of company business. Wouldn't be surprised when you end up dead.
Hey.
I already heard what you said she owes you. How much does she owe you by now? What interest are you charging? She bought 500 grand. With interest, that's 9 million. You're planning to cover it or something?
No way.
Hell no, I'm not paying that shit. What the fuck you thought this was? I knew I was looking at a lone shark from the first moment. I think I'll be leaving with that woman. Do I need to knock you out first or no? Oh, fuck you, guy. Fuck you. We got her first. You know what? I gotta put ice on you and your Here we go. His fuckly face. Man, put them dokes up, bro. Put them dokes up. Talking all that shit. I'm throwing hands. I ain't throwing feet. Come on. Yeah. Where the other boy at? Come here. You don't want this two-piece? You don't want it. You don't want the two-piece with the biscuit on the side, with the honey on top of that hoe. You don't want it. Oh, fuck.
Hey.
You want to talk about treating people properly is illegal? What? I'm a fully licensed lawyer. I'll be happy to take care of her case. Why don't we just sit down and have a little chat? Ah, shit. Screw this. So, is that bad? How did it get this bad, woman? Huh? Shoutout was waiting for you outside of an orphanage. He thought you was gonna come back for him. They said if I didn't go with that man, they was gonna sell him to someone. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So that's why.
In other words,
it made you panic enough to agree to do something that they said. Yes, I feel so terrible.
No way.
That's sort of the loan sharks will do. They figured out how to press you enough to break, and you know they own you.
Excuse me.
I'm a good lawyer in Komochos who's happy to help you. Should I reach out to her, please? Yes, please. Yes. God, they sensei and them, they're gonna be hooked up. Mom, you're back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Daniel. I'm so sorry, Daniel.
He's a good boy.
Good job, boy. The dog know how to be a detective. What are you trying to do now? We're not gonna walk the whole fucking town. Don't you have the home to go to? Jeez, this boy. I wish I could just tell you. Who the fuck is calling me? I have a huge favor. I'll pay you if I have to. Rempo for me? Rempo? Oh, Rempo is the name of my dog. Big mystery lover. Ah. Ah. Okay. Oh. So that's her dog? What? Alright. Should have known. So your mother happens to be the president of the Mystery Research Club, the MRC.
Seriously?
That's fantastic. Ranpo. That's what kind of name you would put that for a dog? Where this kid at?
Yagami-san!
Hey, Grandpa, you listen. No wandering off on your own. How many times I have to tell you? You never behave, nope. Yeah, it seems like he's a good boy to me, aren't you? Yagami-san, well, he does seem rather fond of you. Rampo is usually more a rendezvous of strangers. Maybe if you see you more as a professional partner, Yagami-san. Really? You think so? Indeed I do. In fact, I've been raising him for as a proper investigatory partner ever since he was a puppy. What do you mean by that? Or when I was little, I was reading books about Detective Girl, whose dog helped her crack the case. The moment I finished the book, I started training Rambo to help me solve mysteries. And so he's always wise. That's why he always sniff out the problems. He always sniff out trouble. What the dog doing? I'm sniffing trouble. I'm better than Scooby-Doo. Give me them Scooby snacks.
Yes.
Shit. It seems like he got quite a hook on it. Whenever he smells an incident brewing up, he's off and running. We try to keep him inside the house, but he's too good to be slipping out. Is that okay? It's, like with an animal shelter or police. No, it's just very much just not. Grandpa just caught several times by both groups, and I have to be the one to pick him up and apologize every time. It's becoming a familiar face to the shelter, unfortunately. He doesn't bite, just tries to help out people, so there's a lot of more lenient with him than they were supposed to be. Oh, you are really alike, huh?
Hey.
Think so? Yeah, you really trained him well? He's willing to help me out again? Cross paths. Well, I suppose so. Oh, you're not calling him at least. He's around, he feels like helping. You make it lucky. You're living with your best life, huh, Doc? Motherfucker wandering off again. How you didn't grab his leash?
I'm sorry.
Come on, kid. Uh-huh. Go get your dog. Another side case randomly done for no reason. Fantastic. Calling the dog. So now I can call on the dog and say, hey dog, what you doing? I need you to sniff out a fucking case for me. That's so cool. I got a detective dog. Yay. We did it, Daniel. We did it. Another side case randomly done for no fucking reason. Taking me across the town. I have an old interview to do. Why can't you just out? Alright. Can I not be disturbed? One more time.
Let's go!
There we go.
What is
What's up,
going
nerds?
on? Having a party?
Hey, welcome back. Care for a drink, Yagami-san?
Heads up.
Now make yourself at home. Not that you haven't already.
Who, me? Well, whatever do you mean?
Kuwana's fine. He just swung by to have a chat with you, man. Not that I mind hanging out over beers and shogi.
Kaito's a gentleman and a scholar. I like your style.
What do you want with me?
Check it out, Yagami-san. You're only here to get to the bottom of that Hiro Mikoshiba kid's murder, right? That's gotta be the reason the Yokohama Liumang attacked you, isn't it? All I'm saying is that you've gotta cut me in, man.
Thanks, but I've got enough help.
So some hotshot detective strolls into town and tries to leave the local guy out in the cold? No offense, but that's not gonna fly.
You gonna play your turn? Just finish your game and go home already.
When you benefit from someone who knows the scene? You know, I can get you anywhere in a Jincho above or below ground.
Aren't you expensive?
I'll give you a first-time customer price. I'm not about to sit here and let some outsider swoop in and take all the credit alone. And that means I guess I'm gonna chill here until you give me the nod.
It's Tsukumo and Sugiura's place as far as I'm concerned. Not even my call to make.
I welcome having more company. The more the merrier. That'll be the agency motto.
I don't really care.
Such a nice office. I'm gonna love it here.
Yagami-shi, guess what? The internet picked up on the Ihara link to Mikoshiba. The trending sentiment is that he killed him in an act of vengeance for his son.
They've already figured that part out?
See for yourself. Here, check it out. Son of a bitch student teacher should burn in hell for bullying a kid all the way to suicide. Mikoshiba was a damn psychopath. Ehara is the vigilante groper. And that's not even the trolls.
So the news is blowing up on the net, huh?
In the internet terms, this is only the first spark that could ignite into a fire. Not even what I'd call viral.
Then who's lighting the spark? The people responsible for Mikoshiba's murder?
I'll have to go down a few more rabbit holes before I can make that call, I'm afraid.
Gotcha.
That said, some posts are kinda suspicious. This one here, for instance. Ehara totally called the location of the body at his trial. The fact that he did that never really even went public, as far as I can tell.
It was kept off the record?
When Ehara got arrested, the cop-turned-groper story and his sexual battery charges were huge news. It was all the media could talk about. But by the time his trial rolled around, the news had already moved on. His guilty verdict barely made a blip.
Fellas, I told you I wanted to be kept in the loop on this stuff. You saying Mikoshiba had more than one killer? And where are they now? You think these lunatics are still hanging around Ijincho?
It's been over 2 months already, man. If they were here, they're probably long gone by now. Another peaceful day in Ijincho, right?
Amazing. Oh, shit. Hey, yo.
Check outside.
It's the white mask guys again.
The white mask again.
Let's go, Chuck.
I'll catch you later.
Not bad.
shit.
You're not
Oh, we
getting
gotta
away
chase
this
guy.
time.
We gotta chase the white mask. Come here, Max boy. Where, motherfucker? It's me. Fuck. Come on.
Won't get away.
Come here, Demi. Motherfucker. Get back here. You gotta stop. Your stamina going down, boy. What the hell? You motherfucker. Start talking, white mask. You out here throwing shit out my window. It's gonna cost you a fortune. Give me 100,000 yen, motherfucker. Oh yeah, great. You got more goons.
Where am I?
Here come these motherfuckers with bats and everything. Come on, man.
You lure me here?
Don't worry, man. I'm not planning on killing you tonight.
Okay, but why else would you take off the mask?
Because from this point forward, Ijincho is closed. You won't be coming back.
Oh.
I'm Tesso. For what it's worth, I'm an
He got
officer candidate of the Yokohama Liumang.
He got the claws like Daji.
I hear you took
shit.
out some of my masked boys the other day.
Oh, you mean those guys who thought they could sneak up on me in the afternoon?
Maybe if you hadn't resisted at the time, you'd be in a lot less pain than you're about to be in the near future.
Who's paying you to try to take me down?
This is a job that came down from the top of the org. I don't know who hired us, and to be honest, I don't give a shit either. But ripping up a kick-ass detective like you sure sounds like a good time. None of you guys make a move! I want to see if the rumors are true, so I get first taste.
Fantastic.
Show me what you got. Yagami!
Oh. Tiger. Sonny Queen! Come here. It's me. Yeah. Wee. Oh, how the fuck I just blocked that? Yo, that was smooth. Fuck you. Oh shit. Hey yo, Tiger Claws hurts, man. The fucking. But then you lost to a fucking chair. Fucking Kaito.
Running a little late tonight, aren't we, Kaito-san?
Yeah, my bad. Had to punch my way through a few guys.
Hey, you gotta run for it. If you stick around, it's not gonna matter how many lives you've got.
Yeah, but if I run now, who's gonna pay for Tsukumo's window then?
Huh? For fuck's sake, I'll just pay for it. Now get out of there.
You got a deal.
You got a deal. Are we supposed to be running away? Well, I guess not. I guess we're not doing that. Before we do that, we need to heal the fuck up.
Let's go.
Come here. We like to carry weapons and shit. Come here so I can beat y'all ass. Please!
Talk! Path's all clear.
I'm on my way.
Great.
Here we go.
Trying to throw some dukes. Put the Muhammad Ali on your ass. Woo! Lift me. Fucking dummy. Sliding knee.
Bring it up.
All because this dumb fucking cut. You fuck, boy. We gotta fight some more people. What the hell? Well, come on. What? Yeah. Ooh, nice slide. Another fuckboy. Come on. Tiger. Sliding knee! Trash ass dudes. Yeah. Y'all want your ass beat some more? Like, what's up?
Are we done here?
Yagami!
Yeah? You want something? What was it? Tesso?
Just want to say, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting you to take out all these guys, to be honest.
Thanks. But if you're feeling generous, how about you tell me who hired you?
Didn't I say this before? I got no interest in doing that.
Can you do me a favor and turn down the job next time, maybe?
Yeah, right.
That part.
Request comes through again, I'm taking it. Simplest solution for you is to get the hell out of town. Me and my big mouth. Just go already.
Hey, not bad, man. A lot of young folks look up to Tesso, so gaining his respect is gonna have some perks.
All I want to know is if the Viewmom are no longer a threat.
Wouldn't go that far. Tesso's not the only young hothead among them. But hey, at least they probably won't blindside you anymore, and that's a victory in itself.
Guess that is a step forward. A baby one.
Anyway, we should go check up on 99. Something tells me they're not in the clear just yet.
Goddamn, all this shit still happens right when I'm trying to do an interview. Motherfucker trying to destroy property. The lieutenant, whatever the fuck his name, Tesso. What the fuck named you that? Tesso. You sound like you should have been Tesla, but just a reject.
Sugiura! Yagami-shi. Oh, thank God you're back.
Tsukumo, what happened? He's knocked out cold. Damn it.
Masked men attacked us. I couldn't fight them.
Masked men, you say? Were they any different from what the Liumang wear?
I couldn't get a good look. Sugiura-shi, they stuck up on him with a bat and came after me next. They cut me. My pinky.
They broke it? Hey.
Are you okay? I'll call an ambulance.
There are these photos and a message I was told to give to you, Yagami-shi. They said to tell you, this is your final warning.
They've been spying on me?
Damn, Yagami. You got hella ops
They
on
want
you,
me,
bro.
then come after me. Talk. I think the Liumong were part of the plan, as bait. They probably only came to lure us away from the office. The worst part is it fucking worked.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is fucking nuts, man.
This camera ought to show everyone coming in and out of the building. Look, there's me and Kaito chasing down the Liumang.
Good thing we needed an extra hand.
But here's the hitch.
The door was open. Oh, this is... Whoa, what in the fuck? This is a different
There were
kind of
7 them,
fuckers.
and they didn't have those trademark white masks. So clearly, they're not Liumang.
They must have got the white masks to lure us out, meaning they're the ones calling the shots here. Wouldn't surprise me if they were also Ihara's accomplices to murder.
That'd be something.
Though, it's hard to believe a single murder could involve so many people.
Exactly.
Really? Why do you say that?
More friends, more loose lips. One slip of the tongue can bring down an entire group. Taking a man's life would require absolute solidarity from every single member. What could be their connection?
Could be they're Ihara's buddies in blue. After hearing what happened to his kid, they couldn't help but feel for the guy.
If it were me, yeah, I'd sympathize. But not enough to watch a man die. Or do the deed myself.
Yeah, who'd throw their life away for that? Unless we're talking about the mob over here.
That e-cig's that good, huh?
Considering the area's volatility, the Liumang are the best bet in the house. But if it's not them... Well, there is the Seiryu clan, but they have some decorum compared to these guys. And then the Komijul, the Koreans, they would never get caught on camera. They're shy like that. Go figure.
Impressive list you've got up there, Mr. Handyman. Too bad they're all dead ends.
Hey, if there's a crime in Kamurocho, would you know who did it off the top of your head?
No.
These masks are definitely sus.
This footage is the lead we've been waiting for. Now we're gonna hunt them down for Tsukumo and Sugiura.
You get hit in the head or something? Find them and they'll mess your ass up.
Will they?
Don't you get it? They were planning to take you out, man. A Liumang letting you off is nothing short of a miracle. Or would you rather risk your neck over nothing?
Where we come from, risking our necks the bare minimum. You Jinsho guys must not see much action.
Yeah, well, in Jinsho, a handyman's wages don't cover life and limb.
I don't recall ever hiring you.
Yeah, and if you asked me now, I'd say hell no. This shit's getting way too over my head. And yours. Sorry, Kaito-san, but I'm gonna have to pass on drinks for a while. Send my regards to the lads.
Damn.
Well, hey,
that's
never chase what leaves.
That's crazy. And we still not done. What a wild night.
The agony. I was in a cold sweat all of yesterday. At this rate, I'll be forced to type one-handed. If you do the math, my pinky is worth more than an average person's whole hand. We're talking about at least a 30% drop in efficiency.
It's been a while since I got it this bad. I might even throw up.
So, leaving Kamurocho made you rusty, huh?
Really with
You're rusty about whooping somebody's ass.
Pain away. I would, man.
Hey, if you've got the energy to complain, you'll be just fine.
I'm gonna make this
That
up to
part.
you guys. I promise.
Well, if you want to do that, we'll need to figure out who and where they are. There's a high possibility this group is directly behind Mikoshiba's murder. And of course, that would mean they know Ihara as well. How about swapping more info with the Kanagawa police?
Let's save that for when we really need it. We're not the authorities here, so we need to play our cards close to our chest.
I think that's a wise decision.
Saori-san's on top of getting things set up with Ehara, right? In that case, I'll head back to Kamurocho. Take your time prepping. We can always regroup up there.
Head back to Kamurocho. I'll see you guys later. Cruising down L Street now. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Getting dog with a jiggy with it.
What's up, Kaito-san? Something wrong?
Call me crazy, but doesn't the city seem noisier to you?
What the hell? Kaito's senses tingling or something?
Huh, maybe they are. Well, no point trying to explain shit that doesn't make sense.
Anyway, I need to go talk to Saori-san before the interview.
What is it?
Oh, Kamurocho. How you so plain and simple and crowded?
Hold on a minute, Todd.
What?
I'm noticing a lot more punks scurrying around than normal. Something's up.
Really? Huh. Maybe so.
Hey, don't I know you two? You're detectives around here, ain't you?
Yeah, so what?
You ever seen this guy before? A few years ago, he was the manager at some girls' bar nearby.
Never seen that guy before.
You really need all these meatheads just to find one dude? Must be one slippery eel.
Damn right he is. Now, do you know him or not?
I'm thinking. Out of curiosity, what's a guy doing running a girls' bar?
I don't think he actually ran the floor or anything. All I care about is him up and vanishing out of nowhere.
So he's a missing person? Since when?
5 years ago.
I mean, disappearing from Kamurocho isn't that uncommon. 5 years. What do you really expect to find?
Your guy have a name? And who gave the order to find him?
You trying to be cute? We're the ones asking the questions here. Don't fuck with us.
Who's fucking with who, asshole? You want to ask questions? You're gonna have to ask nice.
Nice or not, information has a price. It's our bread and butter, so we don't give handouts.
How about I butter your brains on the sidewalk?
Straight to throwing punches, huh? Even the Yakuza treated people better than that.
Fuck off!
Right, we gotta fight people too.
Here we go.
Do the crane. I'm trying to finish the combo and it's not working. Oh shit. Punk. Damn! Kaito, you didn't got a punk kick him.
Hey, what's up? That all you guys got? Kamurocho used to be tough. Look at these punks.
Kaito-san.
Huh?
Ah, shit.
It's Akatsu. First name Daimu.
You know him?
Former Tojo clan guy, ex-Yakuza.
Ex-Yakuza? Well, if you say so.
Yagami Detective Agency. Maybe I ought to just hire you guys for this. We're looking for a guy. You heard, didn't you?
This guy you're after, he was some kind of girls' bar manager here in town? I take it this manhunt is your idea?
Nah. Soma's taking point on this one. Came from one of his connections. There's gonna be a big pile of cash in it for whoever finds him. Practically all of Kamurocho's in on this race.
And Soma is?
He's the one in charge of the RK gang. Of course, he's former Tojo clan too. First name Kazuki.
That's crazy. Did the whole Tojo clan join this thing?
Kaito would know all about all the bullshit rules it takes to keep the Yakuza running. They'll take their cut from you and call it the honorable thing to do in the same damn breath. Right, Kaito? In this new age, wouldn't you be better off joining us?
You guys are too small time to pull that shit on me.
You know what else, though? In the Yakuza, if your boys went down, it was on you to get revenge for them. I don't give two shits about that these days. I would say, if there's someone disrespecting you, you might as well go get the jump on them. I would walk right up and stick them in the gut. You wouldn't even see it coming, detective. Yeah? So don't go disrespecting me. There won't be a warning next time.
Okay. Akatsu, you said? Did he get very far in the Tojo clan?
Nah. He may have had the potential, but he never got to make anything of it. The whole thing came crashing down before he got his time in the sun. Soma's the same way, actually. They both tried to climb up the Yakuza ranks, but then the families disbanded. And by the time that happened, all the pawns were cleared off the board. So, now they're ex-Yakuza in the win. And along comes this gang without all the rules and systems they were dealing with. You end up With RK, a network of thugs.
RK? What does the acronym stand for?
Who the hell knows? After the Yakuza, I guess they wanted to sound more Western.
If they think they can replace the Tojo clan, those are pretty big shoes to fill.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say they've been discriminating. Civilian punks who want quick cash are easy recruits. RK's happy to scoop them up. Next thing you know, you've got an asshole army.
That's unfortunate, but speaking of the Tojo clan, have you talked to Higashi lately?
Yeah. As far as ex-Tojo clan guys go, he's one of the good ones. The family left him in charge of that arcade, and now that they're gone, he's basically the owner. I heard he even gave some of the younger family guys jobs. If you get a chance, you ought to show up there every once in a while.
Nah, Higashi. I am the last person in the world that guy wants to see.
I can't use my skateboard in Kamurocho. It's gay as
Ditching me?
Oh, sorry, son. Yagami-san made it.
Sorry for the wait. I ran into some typical nonsense. We good to go?
I've been good to go for a while. Ehara's waiting, and so are the answers. First thing we'll want to try to get is how involved he was in Mikoshiba's murder.
From the way it's been so far.
That's a different voice for
I doubt it
Cyrus-san
will
too.
tell you.
If he won't open up, we'll have to play the trump card. Yagami-san. Ehara won't know what hit him.
I don't mind being the ace in the hole.
Are you and your ego ready then, Yagami-san?
Well, this ain't my department. Fill me in back at the office, okay? I might even tidy the place up a bit if you're lucky. Lots of open bottles to polish off.
Sure, Kaito. Sure. Yeah. Oh, look, they got a boy band. Yeah, boy band. Is that a dude on the left? I would think it's a dude. Who knows these days? See, in Kamurocho, the base fare is $4.10. That's what I'm used to. Fucking Texas.
Oh, I thought you'd lost already. So, what more could my lawyers want from me here?
Well, normally I would say the same. However, a corpse turned up as you said it would. It turns out you have a penchant for prophecy, Ehara-san.
Prophecy, huh? Kinda dramatic. No Hoshino today? Did you fire the poor guy?
Yagami's my name, sir. In a past life, I used to work with Genda and Saori-san. But today, I'm at Serio High School in a contract advisory role for one of their clubs.
Serio High School?
It's the same school Toshiro-kun went to 4 years ago. You'd know it. I happened to be out there working a separate case. But that was when Shirosake-sensei called, so that's why I'm here.
Well, well. Okay. Why are you here then?
That'd be obvious at this point, I'd think. As you know, Mikoshiba turned up as you said. His body was found in a warehouse. The question is, why did you know that well enough to proclaim it in court?
You might say it was a miracle. I wished hard enough for it to come true, and suddenly it did.
Care to tell us why you'd wish for a miracle like that?
Do you really need me to explain why?
Mikoshiba.
Yes.
You blame him for Toshiro-kun's death, don't you?
I do.
Even though when you took the school to court, no evidence turned up. A third-party investigation found no bullying occurred, didn't it?
At school, Mikoshiba tortured my son. He would beat him up, and then he'd demand all his money. That damn kid was a star student with high grades. My son's own class wouldn't stand up to him. To avoid being beaten, Toshiro used to. He'd steal money from me or his mother to make sure he could pay Mikoshiba off.
Ahara-san, you seem to know a lot about what happened to your son. Do you have any proof?
Would I have lost if I did? That school can rot in hell for all I care. Speaking of, you know what I'm convicted for. It was being a pervert. I admit to everything. I groped a businesswoman's ass in plain sight on a full train. There's no way I'm fighting for an appeal. So as for my defense, I'm in no need of lawyers anymore.
Ahara-san, just a second.
Why would I give you that?
Yagami-san?
Hiro Mikoshiba died in a lot of pain. His final moments were truly horrific. The last thing he felt must have been fear. After slitting his throat, his body was left to rot.
Doesn't that sound great?
Wow. No sympathy whatsoever. Yeah. That's crazy. Show a piece of evidence that the police don't have. Well, they don't have that.
Take a look at this.
Oh, Mikoshiba. Looks like he's seen better days. Where'd you get the photo?
From a teacher at Serio High. But where she got it is the interesting part. A strange woman gave it to her and said to stay away from the Mikoshiba case. You remember Sawa-sensei, yes? She transferred to Serio 4 years ago, not long before your son passed away.
Yeah, not a face I'd soon forget. She told the whole court he was never bullied.
True. She did say that.
And it's not just her I detest. The administrators, the lawyers. I felt like choking the life right out of them. But if anyone needed to pay, it was Mikoshiba. He got what he deserved. It's nothing short of insane that they were just gonna let him get a teaching credential. It all comes back to a flawed and broken system of laws that has no business calling itself justice.
And it was you, wasn't it? You orchestrated every aspect of how Mikoshiba would die. But you didn't act alone. Who were the people behind it? How'd you convince them to kill a man?
That's a good one. You, my friend, are way off.
The way that interview went, Ahara's definitely guilty. But if we can't connect him to the murderers, we're left with no leads to follow.
Yeah. Kept that secret on lockdown, no matter what I asked. What could possibly link Ahara to those men? Damn it. And I was so close, too. To think they're still somewhere in Ijinchu. I need to find them before the trail goes cold.
So you're heading back to Yokohama?
Not tonight. Kaito's waiting for me in the office. I'll be in town for now.
Okay. If anything changes, I'll contact one of you.
Straight to the point. Sorry, Sensei. Kamurocho is literally just full of people down the street, no matter where you go. Let's kick back in the old office, though.
Kaito-san, I'm back. Kaito-san?
Hey, did you see that email from Tsukumo?
Huh?
It wasn't that long ago. It's something you gotta see, though.
What is it? Something happened?
It's the murder footage. Miko Shiba's murder
What the
ended up
fuck?
on the internet. It's going viral on all the social media sites.
You gotta forgive me. I'll do anything you want. I didn't know he'd do it. I swear. Toshiro-kun was okay. I didn't know he'd kill himself. I really didn't know. I swear I'll try to make it up to him somehow. I'll spend the rest of my life making up for it. Stop it.
What the hell?
Stop it, stop it,
Wow. What?
Ehara has an alibi for this, doesn't he? They already found him guilty, and that's the whole reason he couldn't have killed Miko Shiba, right? But if that's the case, what the hell is this? One way or another, either this thing is staged, or his entire alibi was a massive cover-up. They can't both be true. But there's something I just can't shake. If you want my opinion on it, this looks real.
I need to have another chat with Ohara. Damn it. I'm not gonna let him get away with this.
That's crazy. The whole internet we just see a whole live murder. And that's the way we end this chapter? What the fuck? Like, fuck. Just straight just slit his throat. And everybody in the whole internet knows about it. They see the whole footage. A cop that's a groper. And now it turns out he's the one that actually killed his son's bully in a whole nother town. And he got an alibi? What the That's some crazy shit. All right, so, wow, this has been one hell of a chapter, one hell of an episode. So, we have learned a lot. We're going into depths of like 2 gangs trying to kill us in one town, and we got threatened by another one back to Kamurocho. It's fucking wonderful. We're trying to get into both cases of like how the bullying case lead on to the murder case, which leads on to the groping case. It's a lot going on. It's a lot, and I'm thrilled for this shit. Just gonna have to wait next week. God. All right. With that, we'll see you guys next week on Mondays. Judgment Call Mondays. This is King K-Man signing off. Like, subscribe, all the other fun shits. And we'll see you next time. for Chapter 5. Double Jeopardy.